Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, on today's video we gonna talk about microphones. Yes, although microphones I hear a bunch of microphones on my right side, but but specifically for drums, okay? And the thing is, you don't need super top-notch, super expensive microphones to get a pretty awesome pro level drum takes. Okay, so let's talk about these microphones right now. This is the microphone I use on every single drum take I have, or drum recording, or any project. Okay, let's talk about, first of all, let me see with the kick. I use this one. Audi D6, probably you can see it. Let's see. Yep. I'm using this mic for inside. Okay? This is for inside the kick. For outside the kick, I use this guy. The Mytek, yeah, very sorry. The Mytek AIM-KM300. This is for outside the mic, and actually this is for a vocal mic too. One of my first videos I did is talking about this mic. Okay? What else I have? Sometimes depends of the project, depends of the music. Sometimes I use the Shure Beta 52A for the kick inside, or the super classic, the AKG D112 for the kick inside. And as you see, these mics are very cheap, especially if you can find these on the used market. Okay. And sometimes, mostly of the times, these guys fighting for the position for the floor tom. Okay, so it's double use. So it's double duty. These guys do sometimes. For the rack toms, always the Audi XD2. Which is right here. By the way, probably you will see all the prices here or there in the screen, so you can figure out how much are these mics. What else I have? For the snare, super classic, very cheap, super cheap. Shure SM57 for top. For the bottom, I have the SE Electronics SE5. Okay, this is kind of tricky because this mic, it doesn't exist anymore, but the company made, I'm pretty sure is that, remember, so probably you will see the picture here there, is the SE8. Yeah, the A1. It's pretty much is the same mic with these options, like a for -10 decibels and a filter. So far I know it's the same mic but smaller, but it's the same thing. But this is bigger. That's it. That's the only difference. That's for the snare bottom. Okay, what else I have? Oh, for the right, of course. Same thing. This is for the right too, because I have two. No, of course. For overheads, Blue Baby Ball. I need to make a review about this mic. Just in case. This mic is cheap, it's good, very detailed for vocals too. Okay? But if you're recording, let's see, screamo vocals, that's really too much. Probably you want to use this one. Yeah, the Shure SM7B. Probably you will see this in a lot of podcasts, in those podcast shows, in another radio shows, but this one is pretty cool for, believe it or not, for hi-hats. I don't use hi-hats because my studio is so tiny. You can see how is my studio on the studio tour I did like 2 years ago. Okay, it looks almost the same, but I have more stuff. That's the only difference, but it's pretty much the same place. Yeah, this one is for hi-hats. I recommend. Actually, Bob Rock used the same mic for recording the Black Album of Metallica on the hi-hats.
Okay, you lawyer to call my lawyer, James' lawyer. Get them to work it out. Meanwhile, just play.
You want to hear it with vocals?
And believe it or not, this is a great mic for guitars too. Okay, but I go back to this mic in a few. So let's talk about the Blue Baby Ball. This mic, pretty sure. I don't remember is the brand itself, it doesn't exist or change. I have, probably I talking about so bullshit right now. But yeah, but this might have three versions. The first one, which is the original, is from Latvia. You can see it there, I hope. Okay, I hope you can see the where it is from. Okay, the second one is from US, and the third one is for China. Trust me, the Latvia is the one you really. I mean, it's the mic you really want. Why? Because this is kind of Neumann U87 clone, but for poor people like me, and probably like you too. Because if you are watching this video, it's because you don't have too much money to buy those super expensive mics. But it's fine. It's fine. It's nothing to be ashamed. So that's for overheads. What is for my room mic? Ooh, super cheap ribbon mics. I make a video. I totally forgot the name of the brand because as you see, it's brownless in the mic itself. Okay, but this ribbon mic is super cool. This technically is a clone of the Royer R110. I'm pretty sure. And I make a video about this mic. Sounds pretty cool, but because you know what's going on with Russia and Ukraine, probably you can't buy this anymore. Unfortunately, I bought this like 2 years before that happened. And I use this guy sometimes for a front mic technique. If you know what is that, I make a video so you will see the link there and also the banner, for that video. And sometimes I use this one again because I have 2 of the 57s for the wall mic technique. What the hell is that? I make a video about it. So if you want to know more about techniques for recording, if you have a tiny room like me, my live room downstairs is so tiny, but you want to make it sound bigger, you have 2 options: the front mic using this mic, or the wall mic technique using this mic, or any another dynamic cheap mic. So as you saw, those mics are cheap, are not expensive. Probably the most expensive mic in this list is gonna be the Mytek, because this is like a $250 or $300. I don't remember how much is this mic. Okay, and I found the pair of these used for less than $400 back in the day. The pair of these are was $300. I don't know if you can find these guys now. You see, so it's like around those price range. This one is like a $400, I guess now. I bought this years ago for less than 300 by a lucky hit. Okay, just in case. But yeah, so you saw the mics. And most of the mics use like a double duty for example, for recording bass, for recording vocals, like this one, or the Mytek, or the Baby Bottle. Okay, some are pretty cool for recording guitars, like this one, and even the ribbon mic. Check the video when I use this mic for recording guitar. It's super cool. Okay, for bass, what the hell I use? This one, this guy, and another mic I totally forgot to bring. My bad, I'm sorry. But that's for a different thing. So now let's focus on the drums. So I have a pretty small room. I don't have super top-notch mics. I have very useful like a Swiss Army knife. And now let's go to Pro Tools, and I'm going to show you 2 different bands. One is a punk band. The name is Mania for Conquest. Okay, I'm going to show you. This is not the final mix, but it's close to the final mix. I'm just waiting for them to come here to back to the studio to tweak a little more the final mix, and then it's done. But you want to listen. This is like at that 95% close to the final mix. So you want to listen those tracks already mixed. So I will use all the gear you see behind me. Okay, and then I want to show you another session for the band I use so far is Nighthand. Those are road tracks. Okay, so I want to show you how this mic sounds on road tracks and how it sounds after the mix. Okay, so and then we got to see each track. Okay, so let's go to Pro Tools, and then I'm going to show you this. So we are here in front of Pro Tools. As you see, this is the first one I told you, Mania for Conquest. I mean, this punk, very very straightforward in the kind of similar age, like a discharge, GBH, that kind of style. Okay, like I told you, this is the final mix, and you see here a lot of the insert points, a lot of plugins in the Master Bus 2. But let's focus on the drums. These are my drums. Okay, and let's see. Also, I forgot to tell you, I'm using all my gear. So all my analog gear too, plus the Fusion, the TK audio, bass compressor, the NIF, tape emulator, so everything, okay? Because I want to show you how it sounds. These tracks, okay? These tracks, how it sound with this. Okay, and let's see. Also, don't forget to give me a like, to subscribe, to share this, to comment, even the thumbs down. It's gonna help the algorithm to help me to reach the goal to monetize this channel. I don't know if you know this, but this channel is not monetized yet. And please, you guys, yes, you are the only one to help me to go monetize, soon and get a little bit of money, and also help me with pay my cats food, like I always said, because yes, those cats eat a lot. Okay, trust me. 2 cats, very hungry cats. I guess they eat more than me. So anyway, so I totally forgot to tell you this. You can help me to buy in the Baby Audio plugins, just in case. I'm affiliate. Okay, you will see the link here or there to all the review plugins I did already. I always use it. Let's check it out here. So, which is the Baby Audio plugins I'm using for this real mix? For example, the IH1A2. This is a pretty cool plugin for parallel compressor. That is one right there. I using the Super VHS. You see, so I using their plugins always. For example, this is one of them. It's the Smooth Operator, And this is a real band, okay? I'm not like the typical YouTuber mixer which only mix their songs in YouTube and then nobody knows that because it's not real. But this is real because this is gonna be printed in vinyl cassette, Okay, so yeah, so you can check it out. And remember, you will not buy those plugins for me. So you are to buy those plugins through the company, but a little bit of that percentage is go to my pockets. And then that's another way you can help me to build this channel even better. Okay, so you can use my links down there, okay, in the comments below. So now let's see how it sounds. Okay, so this is Money for Conquest, like I said. This, I don't remember the name. What is the name of this song? Okay, Work as a Black Hole. I'm going to show you a little bit how it sounds together, and then I will focus only the drums, because remember, this is not mixed yet 100%. This is 95% to the close mix. Okay, so let's check it out. This. From the top. It's a recording. Cool. So focus how sound as a whole together, okay? Cool. Now let's focus how sound drums by itself. Cool, right? Now this is a question for you. This sounds freaking cool or not? With cheap plugin. With cheap microphones. Not cheap, super cheap, with mid-range kind of cheap microphones. Also, you can do magic like this in the position. Which mic you use, which position, which technique, the stereo pair or the XY technique for the overheads. So experiment, and also this is a lot of trial and error. This is not the first time I recorded drums. This is not the first time I recorded a band. This is not the first time I recorded drums in general. So this takes me a lot of trial and error. Now let's check it out. Let's see. Kick in, kick out. Snare top, snare bottom, thumbs are coming soon. Right. Toms. Overheads. Room. The front mic technique I told you. And this is the group, you know. On the group, let's see, I have the harmonics. Come on. Come on. Work. There it is. Cool. Alright. Let's change this. Ooh. I'll change this. Ah, good. For here. Okay, cool. Harmonics. Tick, and that's the song. And okay, so let's check it out one more time. This now let's listen another song. Okay, now let's check it out another song. This is Mass Hallucinations with a little bit of intro. Okay, now let's focus on the drums because, like I told you, this album is not mixed yet, so that's gonna be like a surprise for you if you wanna buy and also know this band when we done with everything. Okay, let's see. Let's focus on overheads. Oh, some overheads. The room, remember, is with real mics. The overheads is with a baby bottle. And together, that's done for the whole thing. Front mic is this one, the short. This is for like a crashing, you know. I using this mic for crashing stuff, for get over there and get more distorted the whole thing. Let's see, without this guy, change completely the tone. Look at that. I can put this a bit more. I mean, and now you can feel like, okay, something in there. See? Let's check it out. Drum parallel. This is just a compressor. This is another technique you can use. Sounds cool, but this was some power. And yeah, so like I always said, this is instant Spanish phrase. Okay, I want to stop this. No es la flecha, es el indio. What the hell does that mean? It's not the arrow, it's the Indian. Yes, I know, probably this is gonna sound very ego about me, you know, because I know I'm not as famous producer as my other friends like Joel Grind or Arthur Rizek or my mentor Kevin Berse. I know in their level yet. I hope so soon. But yeah, so it's true. You can get these kind of results too when you start to record events or for your own band too, you know, just a few mics and regular preamps. Actually, you can get this almost the same results with regular preamps too. Yes, I know I have a pretty good preamps down there. I know that's true, but still, it's a position. It's which mics do you use? And which technique of stereo pair, you know, and everything. Yeah. And then check it out. Sounds pretty cool, right? But now let's see how it sounds raw in raw tracks with no EQ, no compressor, nothing. So let's change the project. All right, so we are here now in front of the project of Naihan. This is the first album we did like a few years ago. Why I have these tracks raw? Because I didn't mix it. I just recorded, and my friend Bob Kirk, which is another amazing local producer from here from Richmond, Virginia. He mixed it and mastered it. So this is a perfect example. For example, how the drums sound raw. Check it out the screen. No plugin. Well, I have a plugin, but it's in bypass for a drum parallel compression. It's in mute, by the way, so it's double cancel. So in that way, oh my God, you're cheating. No, I'm not cheating anything. The only thing I use right now is a reverb, Bajada reverb right there, okay? And even in the master bass is zero, no plugins, and this is bypass. So the sound is coming through the Fusion, but it's bypass. And the insert point, which is my bass compressor and my 2-tape emulator, are bypassed too. So this is raw tracks, and check it out how the drums tracks with the same mics. Here I using the frog mic, the wall mic. I using two techniques for this one. Let me double checking. Yes, you see there these guys down here. These two guys are down there. Cool. Awesome. And pretty much it's the same. Kick in, kick out, snare top, snare bottom, two toms because he used only one rack tom and one floor tom, two overheads, which is the baby bottle. Yes, the blue baby bottle. The room mic, which is the Russian, the ribbon mics, the right, which is the electronics. I mean, front mic, which is this one. The wall mic, I don't remember is the Shure 57 or another cheap mic I have. Sorry, I don't remember. I forgot to tell you. The kick in, same as the other product, is the Audi D6. The kick out is a Mytek outside the kick. The snare top is a Shure SM57, and the snare ball is the same XE Electronics 5. Okay, so say, I forgot to tell you. Sorry, I started this in a weird order, but you get it right. So the rack tone is the Audi Stick 2, and the rack tone, if I don't remember, but this is the AKG D112. Yes, so check this out. Come on, for real? Okay, yes, let's see. I have only the Mackie Q on the bass, guitar, and the vocals. The vocals I don't have anything. The bass DI have a little bit of actually phase. I'm using this to get more tone for the DI. I have the smooth operator on the bass. I have that doing nothing. I don't know why I have that open. And that's it. It's a smooth operator on the guitars. It's technically raw, but the drums, which is the most important for this video, is raw. Do you see that? Did you listen to that, I mean? Sounds amazing for raw tracks and sounds similar. I mean, sounds close to the final product. Let's check that with the whole thing. Now let's check out every single one. Kick in. I know, sounds bad, right? That sounds cool. Of course, it's raw tracks. But the clickiness of the kick is there. Kick out. That's the body. The snare top. The snare bottom. Toms when they're coming. It's coming toms at some point. The overheads. The rooms. You see, the drums start to sound bigger and bigger and bigger. That's right. Perfect timing actually. The front mic. This one. The wall mic. Right now you can listen what these two mics doing because it's in the lower. But let's see. That's the front mic and this is the wall mic. Okay. Nothing in groups. And that's it. The whole thing. You know what? Let's mix this just a little bit and then you will listen how this is starting to get even more pro, more better, more like the final product. Okay, so let me stop this. So you know what happened? I totally forgot to tell you. For sure, all the audio I do in my videos, I have to literally record the audio. Okay, and then export it, and then well, that's a different thing. But the thing is, in Pro Tools, when you're recording, you can add any plugin So I had to do this, without recording. So the thing is, I wish I will teach. I mean, no, I show you how I mix this, like just a little things here or there. But okay, but it is a concept because I know, I remember I told you, okay, now I show you how I mix this just a little bit to how the sound. Sorry, my bad. But still, on the master bass is still nothing there. This guy is still on bypass, and here let's see this, and let's listen this with all these plugins and without the plugins. Okay, so let's check it out. This. Aha, that's the thing. Drums. What I have here. Let me bypass all these guys. Bypass. Yeah. Let's check it out now with music. That's a real raw tracks, drums you listened before. I started with a little bit of Pultec. That's an EQ on the drum scrub, compression to get more body. Oh, this compressor is amazing. You have to check out the video I did for this one. Tape. You see, now I start to get even more cool, And this is only on the drum scrub track, okay? Parallel compression by Baby Audio. This plugin is pretty cool. And then I only mix the kick, the snare, the front, and the wall mic. What we have in the kick. Solid State, the SSL E1000. Yeah, no, this is a 4000E channel strip. Now the kick sounds amazing. The kick in. The snare, same. On the front mic, this guy, the Pulsar. And here on the wall mic too. Let's check it out with the Halsey. With a little bit of compression, EQ, kick, snare, and in the whole drums, a parallel compression, and doing a crushing these two tracks, the front mic and the wall mic, we almost there. Listen. And by the way, this is not I don't use any gates. The gates is gonna clean even this even further, But check this out. Let's bypass this guy. Bypass. This is the thing I want to explain you very well, okay? Let me put this back. It's back. Okay, now let me stop this. This is the point I want to go with this video, okay? Is the source. The drums have to be very well tuned. The drummer have to be a very good drummer. With those two, that's the foundation of everything. What is the next step? Like I showed you, these mics, pretty sure everybody have in their studio. Those are kind of cheap, mid-level mics, okay? How it sound? Because it's the position, which mic, the technique, all that is the key for get a super cool mix. And this is not mixed yet. As you saw, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plugins in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like a 12, 14 tracks. And they start to sound already amazing. So don't get in that mentally loop. Oh my God, the only way to my drums, to my production, the only way to drown sounds pretty cool if I spend in a Telefunken, in a Neumann's, those AKG very, very expensive, which is the C14, I'm pretty sure. All those, yeah, it's cool. If I get the money, I will buy those, that's for sure. But you can get pretty much it's almost the same. This is like a 90% close to the super top notch mics. And this is the proof. I showed you before how it sound already mixed and how it sound raw. With a little bit of EQ compression, they start to sound way cooler. So this is the trick. Trial and error. It's nothing I can say about this. Trial and error. So pick at your journey because this is like a self journey too. And well, that's all for today. I hope you get this video like a motivation for your next recording, and also you can hire me as your mix engineer too. Or if you want to record here with me, contact me. You have my contacts down there, and we can make awesome, sick albums together. Okay, so that's all for today. Don't forget to give me a like, to subscribe, to share this, to comment, even the thumbs down. I don't care, but please help me to get monetized. And that's all. Bye, guys. See ya.